The Raptors are now 3-1 with the duo of RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley, with 3 impressive wins against the Cavs, Grizzlies, and Warriors. These are likely 3 games they would have lost before making the deal, if we're being honest. Quickley is finally getting to be the lead guard for an offense and has thrived. He's getting a lot of the attention, and rightfully so. I made a video about him as well. But Barrett made sure in Sunday night's win over Golden State that we didn't forget about him. He finished with 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists on 65% shooting from the field. He was utterly dominant and easily outplayed Steph Curry in the process of leading Toronto to the win, as Curry finished with just 9 points on 14% shooting. However, it hasn't just been the one great game for Barrett, as his numbers have been up across the board with Toronto so far. In 4 games as a Raptor, he's averaging 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists per game, while shooting 54% from the field and 53% on threes. It feels like he's blossoming into a star now that he's back in his home country of Canada, and the fans there already love him. Why wouldn't they? Everybody loves a hometown kid. Getting out from under a combined 38 shots per game being attempted by Randle and Brunson in New York was clearly a large benefit for RJ, as he's much more comfortable with his role so far in Toronto. It's definitely too early to say, but the combined 38 points, 9.5 assists, and 12 rebounds per game coming from Barrett and Quickley make this trade feel like a massive win for the Raptors. Hopefully it keeps up, and both guys could realistically continue to grow into even better players. Knicks fans acted like Barrett was a finished product, but the dude is only 23 years old. We have no idea how great he could become, but he showed us some great glimpses on Sunday. RJ Barrett looks like a star with the Toronto Raptors. Now let's take a deeper look. Before we get into the hometown star blossoming in Toronto, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. RJ Barrett may have played a more significant role than mere salary filler in the Toronto Raptors' acquisition of Immanuel Quickley. However, the situation was never quite that simple. When the Raptors traded OG Anunoby to the New York Knicks last weekend, it became evident that the team had set its sights on Quickley. The Raptors were facing a pressing need for an additional guard and a player capable of spreading the floor. The expectation was that Quickley, being a young and evolving talent, could fulfill this role alongside Scottie Barnes. Yet the youngest player in the entire trade may possess some untapped potential as well. Barrett flashed his star upside on Sunday night in a decisive 133-118 win over the Golden State Warriors. With a season-high 37 points on 13 for 20 shooting, as well as 6 assists, he appeared every bit like a player destined to be a crucial part of Toronto's long-term core, alongside Barnes and Quickley. In his 5th NBA season, Barrett is only 23 years old, just 1 year older than Barnes. While the initial luster of being the number 3 pick may have faded, the 6'6" forward has demonstrated glimpses of the promise scouts once envisioned. There isn't an obvious hole in Barrett's game. He can dribble, shoot, and facilitate for his teammates. Whether it's running the pick and roll, leading in transition, or spotting up when needed, Barrett is versatile. While he may not excel in any particular area, except perhaps in transition scoring, he performs adequately in just about everything. Efficiency has consistently been Barrett's biggest struggle. With the exception of his sophomore season, he has struggled as a three-point shooter, and his shooting numbers from the field have yet to reach even league average levels. However, Toronto aims to fix this by adjusting Barrett's role in the offensive pecking order. Looking at Barrett's shot selection against the Warriors, he knocked down 5 threes in the first half, all of which were assisted. Nearly all of his 10 made field goals in the first half were either assisted makes or resulted from transition plays. This doesn't imply that Barrett will be exclusively relegated to a role player for Toronto. In the second half, he showcased some of his promising potential by scoring a layup off the dribble after coming off a screen by Jakob Poeltl. Barrett also led the charge in transition, facilitating a crucial made three for Gary Trent Jr. when the Warriors had narrowed Toronto's 27-point first-half lead to just 9. He's doing a little bit of everything for this Raptors team and really seems to be thriving. There's a lot less pressure on him than there was in New York, and he's free to play stress-free ball. RJ Barrett looks like a star for the Raptors. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.